Jones, and I graduated in 1979, and everything was fine in 79. I joined drill team after my freshman year, and it honestly changed my life. My freshman year, I was a wallflower, didn't speak much, very shy, and one of my friends, Donna Page, she convinced me I needed to try out for drill team, and it was the best thing I ever did all my years of school. It brought me out of my shell with the help of a fellow drill team dream member, Connie Tyson. I developed many friendships through drill team, and some I still have today. My most favorite one, I guess, would be my friendship with Connie, because we're like sisters, and that started with drill team in an October night at a football game. And leadership skills that Mr. Graham instilled in us, I use those today. His kindness, his personality, just his love for each of us, I have taken that with me since I was in drill team, and for that I'm very grateful. I remember being in elementary school and watching the drill team come down the streets during parades, and it just thrilled my soul. I could not wait to see them and see the banners dancing along the street and all the girls and the drummers. It was just the most fantastic thing I had ever seen, and I just could not believe when I made drill team that I actually made it. One of my fondest memories of drill team would be, I think it was probably my sophomore year. Connie graduated in 77, and we had hung pretty tight throughout the years, and we were looking for some new songs to come up with routines for the drill team. And we were riding to Goldsboro one night and heard this, one afternoon actually, to go shopping, and heard this song, Boogie Man. So we went to the record store and bought the records and an 8-track tape. And we wore that tape out and bought another. And we proceeded that night to come up in the car, in her Mustang, with the routine for Boogie Man. And we perfected it in our bedrooms. We wore out many carpets at our homes. But that was one of the best experiences doing that. And then I had the pleasure of teaching it, which really stretched me out. Connie was driving a school bus for the elementary school, and she had to leave before 6th period, which was drill team. And I had the pleasure of teaching all the girls the routine. And it turned out to be a really lifelong experience, because that was my first time of being able to be a leader and teaching other people. And I have retained that and built on that since that time. But being in the drill team those 3 years, honestly the best thing ever. Performing, parades, driving the bus for us. My senior year, my mom and dad would go. The girls would be singing and cheering and call on my dad, who had no rhythm. And he would stand up and do the best he could. But they'd always say, Mr. Albert, and here he would go. And my mom couldn't understand why Mr. Graham would let me just drive and he wouldn't pay attention. But it all worked out okay. I didn't knock down but one stop sign that whole year. But being my senior recital, our assembly that year, I was able to stand there and do every routine and every record we did for several years. And I look back on that and just think, I can't hardly walk to the mailbox now. But that was just phenomenal. And those memories are some of the best memories I have of all of my school years.
Are there, I was going to ask a question. So over the years, after leaving the drill team, what are some things that you still hold on to today, and with your children or with your family, that you still kind of connect to the drill team?
It is okay to dance anywhere you are. Does not matter. If you feel it, go on and do it. Boogie Man's still one of my favorite songs. I love the routine of Kung Fu fighting, which was done a little bit before my time, but we actually got to learn it for assembly we did, which was pretty awesome. That was just a big routine to me. I love that. It was so cool. And when I hear it now, I still get up and kind of move around a little bit. But just, leadership skills and being able to converse with people and just be happy. Mr. Graham was always happy. He was just such an inspiration. And I guess he's probably my favorite teacher I ever had. And I just try to remember a lot of things that he taught us. And that's been a big part of the rest of my life.
If you remember any performances that you guys did that was the most challenging, what would it be?
Well, probably not so much as being difficult, but we had to perform for a pageant, and we were going to do Biggie Man, just the love you had for us. You put a lot of trust in me, and at the time I wasn't always sure why you trusted me so much, but I can never thank you enough. Can never thank you enough. The year before my senior year, our classic light blue and white uniforms, which cannot ever be topped. They were the best. Epitome of the drill team. We're starting to wear thin. It was hard when we get new members to find uniforms that were in piece enough or would fit or the colors would match. We could not match the colors up. And he trusted me with finding a pattern and figuring out how to do a new uniform. So my senior year in 78, 79, I was fortunate enough that he trusted me and I picked out a pattern, and everybody at that time period was kind of going to satins. And I picked out material and I picked out a pattern. I went to Clinton and found a little old lady that was willing to make the uniform. So she made my uniform, and then I come back to school, and during drill team class, I put it on and come in, and we had a vote on it to see what we wanted to do. And I had to drive my school bus home in that uniform. Caused a little ruckus on the school bus, but it was a couple of the guys, but it was okay. But we ended up doing those uniforms. She made them for everybody on the drill team, and that was our initiation year with blue and white satin.